Hey dudes, Kyneee from Kyneee Snowboard. Just thought while we're in lockdown, got nothing else to do, might film some little educational videos. Put the call in on Instagram to see what you wanted to see. First response we got was you wanted to see how to wax boards. So we thought we'd do a little bit of a tutorial. It's not going to be super advanced, it's just a basic wax just to keep your board fresh over the season. Alright, you're going to need a few things. First things first, orange cleaner. You can get this shit at Bunnings. You know, just to get all the old goop and gunk off the bottom of your base. Obviously a chucks to clean it. Wax, waxing iron, also a chucks, and a scraper. First thing you want to do is clean the base. That's where this orange cleaner comes in. Just spray it all over, wipe it down, helps remove any of the old wax. Also leaves your house smelling like a bloody orange orchard. It's amazing. But yeah, once you've got all the old wax and everything, then we're pretty much good to go to the next step. So once the base is clean and dry, the next step is to apply the wax. There's a couple of different ways people like to do this. You can either like draw it on like a crayon. Personally, like what we like to do is you heat your waxing iron up and you just drip it all over the base till you've got enough there that you'll be able to get a good coverage. In terms of spreading the wax, most waxes on their packet will tell you how hot to have your iron. If you don't have the packet or you've borrowed it from a mate or something like that, aren't sure, the best way to tell is if when you run your iron down the board to spread the wax, it starts smoking, the iron's too hot. Depending on the temperature outside, like you probably want the wax to stay liquid for maybe 10-20 centimeters behind the waxing iron. Basically you just want to get a good even spread all over the board, just to make sure that's really going to soak into the base. Now there are purists out there who tell you that you should only run the waxing iron and everything you do should run down the board to the way that it's going to be facing. I don't know. We ride a lot of switch, so we're not super worried. We just want to make sure you get a good even coat all over the base. Now, normally if it was in season and I was waxing my board, I'd leave it overnight to soak in and scrape it the next morning. It just allows the base to really get the wax soaked into the pores there. But for the sake of this video, I'm pretty much going to just scrape it straight off. Now, this is when things do become a bit more pure. I think it's best to scrape the direction of the board. Just make sure you don't get any ridges or anything heading back the other way. So basically you just scrape any of the excess wax off, just trying to get it back down to the base there. Okay, the final step, once you've scraped off all the excess wax, get your chucks and run it down the length of the board following the direction you'd normally ride. I know I said before that we don't really give a shit about that, but when it comes to this section, you really always want to make sure you do it the way that you're going to ride. Alright, so that was our basic waxing tutorial. We're probably going to do a couple more mounting bindings and stuff like that just to pass the time while we're in lockdown. Again, this was just a basic wax. Like if you want any more info, there's heaps more out there about making your bases faster with faster waxes and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, if there's any other questions or anything you need to know, slide into our DMs and we'll help you out.